What's up, guys? It's your girl Serpentine10, and today I want to talk about a theory in my brain that I have been thinking about with Mortal Kombat 1, and that is including the story mode that they're supposed to be coming out with. Now, we don't have a lot of information about that, but we do know that this is a world that Liu Kang, Fire God Liu Kang, has created. And I keep thinking every time I see like the trailers and stuff, and seeing like the characters that they have and everything that's kind of transpiring, that there's a good possibility that Liu Kang might not be the good guy. Now, hear me out. This may be like a huge twist that might be going on here, but I'm just gonna go out and say that it's a lot of people that have showed up in the game, and I'm wondering to myself, like, if Liu Kang, redid this world in his image and he wants, peace and salvation for everyone, I kind of wonder why some characters are here. Like, if you remember the beginning trailer that we probably had for this game, the first person that showed up was Shang Tsung. And I'm thinking to myself, like, before we even started, Shang Tsung was already causing issues. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, if you want to have peace and stuff, why would Shang Tsung be in this world that you create? Unless Liu Kang tried to give everybody second chances. So this is just a theory that's in my brain. But it would be a cool twist if, having the power from Raiden kind of went to Liu Kang's head, and he kind of overused it, and he starts to use it in a bad way, and he starts to become a little narcissistic and a little controlling, because as we've seen time and time again, when people get a lot of power, they misuse it, and it possibly could be happening in this universe. It'd be a really good twist if that was the case going on, because it definitely would set the stage for something different. But it's something that I was thinking about, because there's a lot of people that are in the universe. I'm like, what are y'all doing here? Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, these are bad guys. You would wonder to yourself, what would they be doing here? So I feel like it's a high possibility that that could be a part of the story. I don't know. It would be an interesting twist if it turns out that Liu Kang has just kind of lost his mind with this power. He cannot control the power that was given to him by Raiden, and he is misusing it. And it's probably going to show up in the environments, in the story, and through like character dialogue. And you find out that, everything that he's been telling us so far that is good is not really the case. That's definitely something I've been thinking about for the longest time. I don't know if that's true. It doesn't really have to be. It's just like a theory in my brain that could happen, and it would be an actual interesting, side switch, to give on everybody if that was true. You go through the story mode all this time because you know who Liu Kang is, and he turns out to be evil. I'm all for that. I'm really, really all for that. Now, like I said before, I don't really have any proof that is what's happening. I'm just thinking that could happen. And it's very interesting that we have like certain characters on here, like all these superhero characters are very interesting being placed into this game. It's almost kind of like they're here to save someone, but it's like evil versions. We got like two evil Supermans. We have two evil Supermans in this game. So we have Omni-Man and it's I don't really know like where they're really taking this. They got a lot of evil people that are like in this world, and I'm just trying to think to myself, like, why have like Homelander, Omni-Man, Shang Tsung being here, Melina, she's always caused issues, Quan Chi. If all these people have been like people that have caused havoc before, and are just constant threats to the MK universe, why would Liu Kang have them in this world unless he tried to give them a second chance? It's kind of like a thought process that I have, like maybe he's seen something good in Quan Chi or Shang Tsung, his rival of being his arch enemy all these years, and maybe he just wanted to give him another chance because he's young again. And it just seemed like in that intro video he was killing him again, and I'm just thinking to myself, well, what if Liu Kang is a little brutal this time? He could be a little bit more brutal this time. Like, whatever Liu Kang says goes. And if you don't abide by it, you could be in some, big trouble. if you do not listen to what he says. It's very possible it could happen. I'm not sure if it will, but I was definitely thinking that, and I haven't heard anybody really talking about this at all. This would be an interesting twist, like I said before, if he wasn't just the typical good guy and all this power is just kind of getting to him and he's abusing it. It's something that I think should be thought about because it possibly could happen. And I haven't heard anybody talk about it at all. So I just want to know what other people think about this, because I think that it is really interesting to talk about and note to anybody that just doesn't, see kind of like everything kind of written in the sand. It is really interesting because I would assume Liu Kang is a powerful warrior. Don't get me wrong. He's a very powerful warrior. But I kind of questioned at the end of the last MK, him being kind of fused with Raiden, how that was going to work out. Raiden had a whole bunch of issues that he had the entire time, trying to, fix things. And I mean, if he's fused with him, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to go, peachy keen, with that. It could just lead to more mayhem happening, and maybe that's a part of this story here. But I really want to know what y'all think, and if y'all have any like thoughts on my little theory that this could be evil Liu Kang we dealing with. Power hungry evil Liu Kang is my thought of what's gonna happen here in this game. So yeah, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think about my crazy theory of that there possibly could be a evil Liu Kang in MK1. It's just a theory. Nothing's been proven by Ed Boon or anything. We really don't have enough information about the story. They've been showing it, little bits here and there, but we really don't know what the actual story is. All we know really is that Fire God Liu Kang has created this world in his image, and it seems to be like a power struggle with a lot of different like people that are in this world, like it's always been. But we don't really know the 100% issue that's actually going on, because they're showing us a whole bunch of stuff, but it's really vague right now. But I'm just gonna go out on a limb and just think to myself that this might not be like the world that Liu Kang intended. I just feel like that this could take like a major twist, which I feel like would be interesting, because this is taking a new spin on MK. And if Liu Kang is going to be just the same, boring Liu Kang, he's that good guy, he's rooting for everybody, and that's it. I feel like it would be more interesting if he was a bad guy. He was up to no good. It's very possible. I've just like noticed some things. He just seems like he is in charge, and he it's his word and nothing else. He is pretty much God. He is God pretty much, and anything he says goes. It's kind of like he is in the position where he made you, he created this for you, and you should not bite the hand that feeds you pretty much and disobey him. And I can definitely see that turning upside down, people not agreeing with Fire God Liu Kang and going against him, and it just turning real ugly. And I can definitely see that happening in the story mode. But y'all let me know what y'all think about my theory of evil Liu Kang in MK1, and if that could possibly be what's going on here, and what other theories y'all think is going on with the story mode. But y'all know what y'all have to do. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, and make sure you guys check me out here every week on YouTube. Until next time, guys, peace.